We back. Zhanibek Alimkhanuly had a fight today, and it was pretty interesting. You know, he knocked the dude down in the second round. Then he knocked him out in the ninth round, and yeah, it was a pretty good fight. It was my first time watching Zhanibek fight live. Kind of wasn't messing with it because the fight was at like freaking 5 a.m. But I woke up and watched it, and it was a vibe. Not gonna lie. After this win by Zhanibek, there's a couple fights to make here in the middleweight division. You got Zhanibek. He could take on guys like Carlos Adames, Erislandy Lara, or he could even move up to 168 because he did pass out during the weigh-ins the first time around this fight was supposed to happen. So I think it's his time. You know what I'm saying? I think it's his time to start moving up. You know, man. I think he should definitely become undisputed at middleweight and then move up. But yeah, that's my thoughts. But what's next for Alimkhanuly? We're gonna go over that in this video, and yeah, let's get into it. So he's currently the unified WBO and IBF champion of the world at the middleweight division, and there's some other guys in this division that he could face. There's two other belt holders. There's Carlos Adames, who's the WBC champion, and then the WBA champion is Erislandy Lara. I don't think he should fight any of them next. Those two next. I feel like he should sit back, wait for the rest of the year, and then I feel like maybe at the end of this year or early next year, Carlos Adames versus Erislandy Lara for the unified championship of the world. But PBC be tripping. I mean, they be putting on some big fights a lot of the times, and then I ain't gonna lie, they've been putting on some good fights and some good undercards. But I feel like they do be putting their champions in there with people who aren't the best. You know what I'm saying? With, guys like Tank, he's fighting guys like Frank Martin when he could be fighting guys like Dennis Berechik, Shakur Stevenson, Loma ducked, so. But back on topic, I think Carlos Adames and Erislandy Lara should fight, and I think he should fight the winner of that. But let's say that doesn't happen. I think, honestly, he should go for the easier fight. Carlos Adames, PBC at Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they could come together and make a nice event. Yeah, I think next, Carlos Adames is honestly the perfect fight for Zhanibek. It's not the toughest fight, it's the perfect fight for him. He could probably knock out Carlos Adames in probably 6 rounds, I'm gonna be honest. For like 6 rounds, he should be getting more active. I feel like it took him longer in his fight today because he was out for like a year. He was out for a year, and then when he tried to come back, you know what I'm saying, he collapsed at the weigh-ins, and now the fight happened this morning, and he got the knockout. After Carlos Adames, I feel like obviously Lara for undisputed, and yeah, I mean I feel like he has a pretty straight path. It's just about getting these fights made with all these different promotions and things. PBC be being weird. Somehow PBC is the only major boxing promotion that hasn't signed with Riyadh season. Like, what are we doing, man? We could have been signed with Riyadh season. We could be making these fights happen easily. You know what it is, bro? The only fighters that have a tough time making these huge fights recently have been the PBC fighters, bro. They've been hiding behind this little PBC wall, especially Tank. He's been hiding behind this PBC wall, and they've not been fighting the best competition. Other than Canelo, I mean, he's just fighting, up and coming contenders other than like Benavidez. Well, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I've been going for a little bit, like 2 months. But, I've just been trying to figure out what type of content I want to do. And then I ain't gonna lie, I've also been procrastinating a lot. But I've been also trying to figure out, like, what content I want to do. And, figuring out all these other type of things. I also have another channel that I will link on my homepage, JTG Chill. I'll post, like, vlogs, so maybe sometimes, post clips, like, funny moments with my friends. you know, just gaming videos, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, but hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like, comment down below which one to see next. I'll see y'all next video. Peace.